Hello YouTube, Sunny here. I'm just going to be doing a maintenance video today. Thought we'd do feeding of my small tarantulas. So doing all my slings. This is my Brazilian blue, which molted quite a while ago and hasn't ate since. So I've not seen it quite a while. I would like it to come out of its hidey. So there is its molt. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can get some light. You see that? Does it help? Not really. It's gone in. So stop. This is where you should have a catch cup. Like this. Right, good start there. We had our first ESCAPEEE. That's why you have many of these catch cups about. I don't normally go so intrusively into their home, but I haven't seen this little sling for probably 3 or 4 weeks. It buried itself in the tunnel and I knew it was going to molt. Evidence here that it did molt, but then it was just not coming out, so I didn't want to disturb it because I didn't want to ruin its molt. Didn't know when it had started, I just assumed it was happening. But now it had been so long and I wanted to feed him and check on him that I thought I'd be intrusive and actually go digging. So I shall remake his home. It's very dry actually. Give him a spray. It's a lot drier than I thought and would like, so I've made it a bit wetter than normal, but it's fine. His adamant is a bit on the skinny side, but since he's done a leg out, I think he's going to be too stressed to eat. This is my Brazilian blue sling. I should have mentioned that earlier. So now I just got to get him back into his closure, which I'm hoping he'll be. He was a fairly good boy. He didn't go too far, but unfortunately he found himself a nice little crease. Oh, there we go. He's running all over the place now. There we go. Ooh, stay. Oh, no, he wants to explore. Is your home not good enough? See if we can get him back in, and no. Oh, he's a little troublemaker today, isn't he? Ugh. Go. Okay, good. There's my paintbrush. Other way. And that's it. Ooh, ooh, no. Ugh. No, you got your toes. Ugh. I don't want to squash you. Ugh, there he's out again. Go back. That's it. Maybe if we give him some food, he'll start behaving. Them two in there for now, but he is on the edge of my desk. So let's try this again. Good boy, good boy. Right, get your legs off. Right, in nice and safe. Looks like he wants to escape. Right. I thought I wasn't going to have much material for this, just the slings, but this troublemaker's already giving me a few minutes. I'm going to come back to him. Right. Here we have the Brachypelma albiceps, and of lately, another fast one, or explorative one, shall we say. She has been, or he has been, destroying his water bowl. So these might be getting a bit too small now. Moisture on this one is fine, but a couple of days before I decide to feed them, I tend to put the heating on, a heat mat, just so that they're at their maximum energy level, essentially. And the slings all seem to be very energetic, which is both good for eating, but bad for keeping enclosures. Now, are you gonna... You don't really have... I'm gonna move these into a bigger enclosure, I think, just to make moving feeding videos easier. Right, come back to that one. So that was my Brachypelma albiceps. This one has always been, even as a very tiny sling, very energetic. This is my Inandochromatus. It's getting quite stripy now, which is quite nice, but he also likes to run around quite a bit. So we will see how he is. Probably not the best view for you guys. He's getting a pretty good size on him. But again, I think I'm just going to have to give him a couple of these little mealworms. So if they do a takedown, I'll happily take the lid off, but until then, chances of them bolting are quite high. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a video and rehouse all of these slings into something a little bit more size so that I can accommodate for fast boltingness. So this is my Brazilian black Gramostrola pulchra. This one's usually quite shy and timid. It likes to go in the back way to its home. So we'll see how this one takes it. He is moving quite slow, but into his hide, so we won't be able to see it. I put a couple in there. These guys are too small for Mario worms or super worms, but a little bit too big for these mealworms. I don't have anything else that they might like at the moment, like silkworms, which I normally would have, but my last bunch all turned into moths. Okay, he's feeling it. He's very slowly attacking it. I don't know if you got to see that. He's hidden back in there again. I put two in there and very gently just grabbed the first one, and then when I lifted it up, he went deeper back into his pot, which is what I thought he would do. Oh, there's a leg coming out of this back of the, I don't know if you can see that. Got a leg. It's been very hot lately, so I'm giving a spray in most of the enclosure. So at least we've got one takedown. Not that we saw it really. My other one, I don't really do feeding things for it. This is a DIY made enclosure, and there you can see a Caribbean of Fursa colour. So it's usually this way. Little DIY job I did for fun. It's from a container that both kids and grown-ups love. It's so the happy world of making fibs. I normally just put in mealworms for him in this little hatch that I got. And as and when he wants food, he will just go down and get it. Another food. So you can see I put quite a bit in there. He's always up and out the way, and unless I put worms in his web, like I did there, ooh, might be able to taste him out. Pretty sure I saw him eat a couple of days ago. gonna leave him. I have already made an enclosure for him, because as nice as this is, not, the one I've made him is much nicer. He's still quite green and metallic, I don't know if you can see that. So it's very pretty. Got to do with water, didn't I? Right. Now these are not slings, but these are the first slings I ever got, so I am including them in this video. These should be big enough for Mario Worm. Oops. This one's very feisty. Hopefully that's enough movement for it to come out. Can't even see it at this angle, but we're losing that worm. Oh god. Is he gonna eat it? Who knows? Let's see if I can bring this light forward. See his bum? Slightly. Hopefully he doesn't dance for it. I don't think he wants to eat. I don't know what his gender is, he's still just a juvenile. And you guess what it is? So it's the curly hair. Albasium tilt catto. Oh, never pronounce any of these names. And I don't think he wants that worm in his hole. I don't normally put him in the hole, I feel bad for him now. I have seen him eat those worms though, so he can handle them. Or she. Oh, yep, he found it. And he took it back in. That was kind of good, that was kind of good. Right, straighten up this home. He's now eating, which is good. This enclosure is very dry. Dries out really. Too much ventilation, I think, on this enclosure, so it dries up very quickly. Sorry about that, I don't know what happened there. This is Curly Sue. She looks like she's now leaving us. Don't go, Curly Sue. She was my very first sling. Got it for £5. She was very small. She is now not very small. I didn't really get a nice take down. Oh no, don't go hide. Right. What have we got? Down there. And no. tunnel is very deep. Ugh. Nope, she's not liking it. Oh, she is attacking it. I'm sorry you guys, you can't see this. Yeah. She has. But we missed it. So it's a bit of a bad feeding friend video. But this is just my maintenance. So it's been hot. So a lot of these have dried up more than I would normally let them. So that is everything. Thank you guys. Not the most exciting video.